Hey Cancer, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Crosswatchers, welcome. Cancer, know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the message as it resonates. But for this week, I'm seeing that you are breaking free from someone's control. And I think that this has been kind of a scary action for you to take because you know that if you chose something different, if you chose yourself instead of putting this person first, you would be rejected. This person, it's like if they can't control you, they don't want to be around you or something like this. And yeah, it's like, you know that you would be on your own. This could be a parental figure with the Emperor card coming out here. Someone who feels like they own you and can control your life. It could be anybody, but the Emperor is like the father of the deck, could be a mother as well. And it's kind of like there's so many things that you would want to say, so many things that you feel that you would want to take action toward that you don't, things that are in alignment with you, even like a relationship that you would want to have or things that would make you happy that you hold yourself back from. You stay quiet and pretend like nothing's wrong because you don't want to rock the boat with this energy that feels like it owns you, controls you. But there's this wanting to break free because it's getting old. This is getting old. You're sick of being tethered to the situation. You're sick of being stuck. And it's like your heart is calling you somewhere else, to do something else, to live a different way. I don't know. Something about your path. The lyrics that my guides want me to share are, unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart because you don't care about me. You've got me sewed up like a pillowcase, but you let my love go to waste. So unchain my heart, oh please, please set me free. Yeah, and I can see, it's like you're in this little garden and there's a whole nother world on the other side of this that you would like to experience, like this freedom. And it's like, yeah, everything might look perfect inside of this garden. And, the grass is green and perfectly trimmed and everything. There's beautiful flowers. And it's like, but you're trapped in it too, though. And this person may do things to manipulate you to get outcomes that they want. They may do things. It's like they're pouring a lot of pain into your heart, but also they mix it with love and kindness. So it's hard to walk away and say, hey, stop effing with me, when they're so kind at the same time. They're playing a game with you, and I feel like you know that. You're waking up to that. And the challenge of the situation is breaking free, from these chains. It's almost like this person is chained to a certain way of doing things and a way of thinking that is very boxed in. And even though it may be distorted, even though it may not make sense even, but they feel like everyone needs to be in this distortion with them. And there's this energy of you wanting to break out of that, but you can't or you feel like you can't. Of course you can. Of course you can, but you feel like you can't. But I would say even that is an illusion. That's not true. You could break free from this person at any time. They have no right to control you or even feel like they can control you. Even if they're your parent, they have no right. And what your guides want you to focus on is actually the way to get to the other side of this is believing that you can. This person, there's like a lot of mental control that this person has over you. But you can step into the life that you're wanting to create and build and detach yourself from this person's energy by reprogramming your mind. The quote that my guides wanted me to share comes from Mel Robbins, and it goes like this. Act like the person you want to become. That's not fake it till you make it, by the way. Act like your ideal self. This is intentionally acting like the person you want to become. Because when you intentionally act like the person you want to become, then your brain sees you in these fashions, and so your brain changes the way it reacts to you. When your brain sees you high-fiving yourself in the mirror, it starts to go, oh, wait a minute, Stephen loves himself. Stephen's cheering for himself. We don't need to beat Stephen up. Shout out if your name's Steven. But so your guides are saying, yeah, start stepping into the life that you want to create without this person's permission even. And it's going to help reprogram your mind. You're going to start realizing that I can create whatever I want, and I don't have to be in this cage. And it starts in your mind first. And in the recent past, I feel like you've just, with this person in particular, this controlling person, it's kind of like you would go along with whatever they want. And it's like, if it was a good idea, a bad idea, like whatever. And you stayed quiet, even if this person's like lying to you or doing deceitful things to get outcomes that they want, like I said, or hurting you. And it's like, it doesn't matter if it seems like a good idea or a bad idea. You just kind of went along for this ride, and you've been on this merry-go-round with this purple might be significant, but with this person for a very long time. And you just stayed quiet because of the fear of rejection, I feel. But your guides want you to know that your strength is actually, if this person feels like for you to have any worth in their life or a spot in their family or whatever it is, or their community or friend group, if they feel like you have to show up a certain way to be granted their presence, then let them go be with their type. You know, I'm picking up the energy of someone who wants to keep up with the Joneses, wants everyone in the neighborhood to think they're amazing. Someone who cares more about the way things look than than actually loving people. This is a very materialistic, very let's sparkle even though we stink kind of energy. So, and your guides are saying, let this person go be with sparkly, stinky people, and it's okay if you don't fit in that box. Like, actually celebrate that you don't fit in that box. And in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups. And I think as you move away from this energy and start healing your heart, you're going to actually discover your purpose within this experience that you've had. This experience that you've had with this person actually has the potential to open you up to your purpose. Whatever you heal within yourself becomes your medicine to the world. And I can see here that as you begin this journey of healing and reclaiming yourself, your power, and your life from this controlling energy, you're going to discover what that is, and you have the opportunity to share it with others. And in the suggested approach, I feel like there's someone that you really want to communicate with. There's the challenge of the situation is having something that you want to say and not saying it, but also, and it may be to someone in particular. I don't know if this person is in your life right now, or if it's someone you've broken up with or something like that. Maybe it's even someone that this person that controls you didn't want you to be with too, because they didn't fit in a cookie cutter situation. I don't know, but there's someone that you're really wanting to talk to, but it's like, if you do, you're afraid of what's going to happen there, what's going to become of the situation. And there's like this fear of losing control. So you stay quiet, but your guides are saying, if you have something to say, just say it. And because the energy around you, it's kind of like there's someone in your energy. I don't know if it's your spirit guides, a passed on loved one, or someone you're no longer connected to, but you're being watched, not in a creepy way, but in a very loving way. There's someone celebrating every chain you break, celebrating your strength, celebrating your progression. And you have like a cheerleader in the background that you may not be aware of. And in the hopes and fears, maybe this person has used religion or spirituality to manipulate you in the past. And I can see you having that fear moving forward. Like, what if they continue? And that's such a crappy thing to do, because our spirituality, our faith, our religion even can be like a very sacred part of who we are. And if someone uses that to manipulate us, that is so, so crappy and so wrong. And the outcome for this reading, Cancer, is the Six of Swords. So I love this because we started off with this hope and wish that you could have your heart unchained from this situation and this person's control. And I see that happening. Like, I see you finally being able to break free. The quote that my guides wanted me to share with this is, if somebody cares about you, they will care about the impact their behavior has on you. They will want to consider how their actions, behavior, and their words and tone impact you, because if it matters to you, it should matter to your person. So I feel like if this person is showing you that they don't really care about you, and the way they've showed up in this relationship, so controlling and completely disregarding what it is that you want to build and create in your life, or the person you want to choose, or the path you want to take, or who you actually are. I can see you realizing that this is not your person. Like, this is not someone that is for you if they don't support what it is that you're trying to become, or like what it is that you are hoping to create in your life. And I can see you separating your energy from this person. And whatever is happening here, and however alone you might feel in this situation, know that someone is celebrating you. Your guides are celebrating you. It is so difficult to break free from karmic situations. This feels very karmic to me. This person came into your life to help you learn how to reclaim your sovereignty and your voice, and your power, because those are all the things, and your ability, to choose for yourself. Those are all the things I think this person has tried to take away from you, and I can see you reclaiming it, and I'm so proud of you for that. I'm so excited. And you've got someone celebrating you. I'm celebrating you as well. So keep going, Cancer. Keep going.